Definitely one of the power picks, so that's why teams I think are prioritizing her so high. But what we have seen is very common trend is that you usually want to first pick your AD carry. Why? Because you usually want to first pick the strongest AD carry to get your strongest bot matchup. And that has been the Aphelios, the Kalista, and the Varus last game as well. So that's what I think Karmine Corp will do, because they do have upset down there, which is he wants to dominate the other guy in lane. He wants to take over that lane matchup. So he wants the Kalista or Aphelios or Varus, whatever he thinks he'll perform the best on.
Absolutely does. We can't forget, we talk about the KC fan base, but the Fnatic faithful have been here for many, many years, and they will probably try and be a bit extra loud today, seeing also Yamato and Upset, of course, on the other side. I can't actually hear them, I can just see them, but I can think that they're very, very loud. So, here we go, Broxa.
So, a pattern we've seen so far is Rumble, LeBlanc and Caitlyn being pretty much permabanned. Outside of that, there's a lot of question marks, and it's going to be team dependent what we're going to see. Finn already touched on the AD carry priority, so the likes of Varus being banned is no surprise. Maybe a Kalista is going to follow. We've seen Jax ban if we are to look at the top lane champion pool outside of Rumble. Could be a builder for Nocturne, but a lot of different ways this could go.
Papa Ban is telling me they really want to draft Kalista and like a strong skirmishing jungler like Xin Zao Lee Sin and just send it all down there, you know, like you don't want to pop it that blocks your dashes, you don't want the Ashe that slows you, so I really think we soon see the Kalista response here by Fnatic, which is intelligent. And now there are some AD carries you can pick. There's the Lucian and the Aphelios, I was gonna say, as he locks the Lucian, which is very strong right now if it's paired with Milio or Nami.
But currently both LeBlanc and Caitlyn are open. So this is something Fnatic could potentially go for. What do you think, Finn, based off of the games you played in this patch? Would it make sense to lock both of them here?
Yes, I mean Humanoid was the one that revolutionized the LeBlanc last year, when there was like a patch that suddenly Humanoid just came in with the LeBlanc and played it every game and just stomped everyone. So he's the guy I don't want to give LeBlanc, which is why it's funny that it's open. And as we do see the Milio coming in, probably to deny the Lucian Milio combo. Don't really see what they're picking here in the jungle. I will just guess that it's a Caitlyn or an AD carry pick. Aphelios or Caitlyn, yeah, they will have Aphelios, yeah. And as we see, we respond with the Nami to balance out the bottom matchup, and probably a jungle, I would guess here.
You think it's more important to take jungle than the LeBlanc?
I mean, they don't seem to care about the LeBlanc.
Yeah, I guess LeBlanc is just going through.
They just take their serious into it. They feel comfortable playing this, and I like it. It shows confidence.
It's one of the beauties of early season as well, because everybody has probably been in different scrim bubbles, finding different priorities, and we saw the first teams putting huge priority on the likes of Caitlyn and LeBlanc. These teams literally act like they don't even exist.
Will we get away? No way. We get an Akali.
No way. No.
So that's the version of Akali that's problematic on the patch because of certain items, right?
It's very problematic. Because of we have Storm Surge, which basically, if you do 30% of someone's life, which Akali is very good at doing, you also get an enhanced nuke after that, which will execute them. So basically that Akali combo that you love and hate, you're probably just gonna hate it after this patch.
Even more, probably.
Yeah.
What do you think about top lane right now? Because the only top lane taking away at the moment has been Rumble. What do you think they're going to look into? Could it be a 4-pick top for Fnatic?
Usually as top here, you want to pick a tank. But to do that on this patch, I would say you need a Gwen ban. So I would like to see a Gwen ban here from Karmine Corp to set up for Cavocard's blind pick, because I'm pretty sure they're going to give the last pick towards Oscar Winnin. And giving him that nasty Gwen angle, I think is not worth it.
So if you are Karmine Corp having to blind top, if you were in his shoes, which specific champions would you be looking for here? Usually
you want to draft, if you don't ban a Gwen as I recommended, you want to draft a strong bruiser that can handle most matchups. Those are usually historically like Jax, Aatrox, Renekton, which are like strong bruisers. They can always be strong in team fights or skirmishes, and they don't have any hard losing matchups. So I assume we will see a Renekton or Jax from him.
Well, we'll see what Fnatic decides to go for in the jungle here. Assuming that is what they even log in, but there are a lot of junglers banned away, of course. For now, what exactly has been locked in remains a surprise mystery.
Yes.
And
I want to guess Xin Zao. That's what I think. I think that this jungler right now with the new items is just using them so well. It will be there. It is. It would be silly not to take it.
I think especially into the likes of Lucian, Nami, and Azir, it's just such a powerful pick, and it's going to be really difficult for their team comp to deal with him. Now, we can see Karmine Corp locking in the Jax. How would you destroy this Jax when you won? What can Oscar play?
Oscar has played GP in the past. Although it's not the best GP game, it would be interesting to see him bring it out. I could also see him going for a more classical counter of the Jax, which would be like a Kennen or a Gragas. Okay, the Gragas is being taken away now, so that's not an option anymore. But obviously, Oscarina got praise from Binnet during the World Championship for playing a magnificent poppy into Jax, which is clearly banned there, so he can't go for that. And maybe that was some good foresight from Karmine Corp.
Something I'm looking forward to seeing in this game is whether Bo can actually have a huge impact on the Gragas, because on this patch he's one of the lowest win rate. Wait.
Well,
they might be baiting us, but this could potentially be a Jax jungle. I was about to say Gragas is one of the lowest win rate junglers right now on this patch. Jax actually super high up the charts, but also with a pretty low pick rate at the moment. Also worth noting, 2018, Jax was considered a counter to Xin Zao. We literally locked it in the World Final, because back then, as Jax, level 2, you could beat Xin Zao, like level 2 onwards, every point of the game. You would just hunt him down, you would destroy him, and now, with the Void Grubs, there's potentially going to be more fights where this matchup can be very beneficial for KC.
Maybe Bo watch some Broxa votes.
Maybe. Pulling out the 2018 ref. I mean, that's just great. Hey, what did you think about the end now, the top lane matchup? I think it's going to be Gragas K'Sante.
Yeah, it's a very slow match. Not much will happen. K'Sante will try to push the wave with his Q, and Gragas will try to push the wave with his Q. And they don't really interact with each other. It's very boring.
Yeah, it is. But I mean, we've been told that not that much would be happening in top lane, and I've seen a lot. So
yeah,
maybe
you never know. You never know.
Who won the draft?
I really liked K-Corp's draft. I think it was so clever to flex the Jax into the Xin Zao. As they showed, and I like the bot matchup a lot.
I think the moment they locked in Jack's jungle, they won me over. This is just bringing so many beautiful flashbacks. So.
Also, I want the car.
I'm on the hype train.
Okay. You're easy to seduce then with picks. There we go, the first official match of Karmine Corp in the LEC versus Fnatic. Casters, take it away.